All right, I'll say good day to you this day of your time, and welcome once again to the transmission of the Interstellar Alliance Social Experiment, Step 6, which is titled Gatherings. The idea now in Step 6 is connected to what you have already called CE5s, Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, where you gather together with other like-minded individuals to create communication, connection, and contact from humans up to ETs to do several things that can grab, as you say, the attention of UFOs passing by, to ask them to stop or to show themselves or to demonstrate that they are something different than your airplanes, than your satellites, by maneuvering in certain ways you know that you do not generally have the technology to exhibit. So these gatherings can be either that you find individuals and groups that are already doing this in certain areas on your planet and you can join them, or using your own creative imagination to create such a gathering, to pull together people, initiating a gathering of your own and demonstrating through the flashing of lights. Do not use lasers. The flashing of regular lights in patterns, the idea of meditations, reaching out telepathically to ships passing by, to ask them with respect to stop, to show themselves to you, to demonstrate unusual maneuvers, to begin the contact process from your side as well as from our side, to start learning how to initiate the idea of the invitation to create communion, connection, contact, community between humans on Earth and your galactic family. So gatherings are important. Find a place. Generally speaking, it is best if it is somewhat remote. We have before talked about certain areas on your planet, such as Joshua Tree, as being more conducive to receiving interaction from UFOs, UAPs, from our ships, whatever you wish to call them, doesn't matter to us. But putting these gatherings together not only builds connection between humans on Earth and ETs, but also connections between the humans themselves with each other, to create communities of similar vibration, to get you all into a similar frequency, to be willing to be open to contact, which is not so very far away. So this is an acceleration, an opportunity with the changing frequencies that now exist on your planet to choose to navigate in the direction of the versions of the parallel reality Earths that will experience contact in the not so distant future. In just a few years, it will begin. But this will help accelerate, unify, bond within a similar frequency many humans on your planet, if you will be willing to undertake the joining of groups that are doing this, or creating your own groups. This will accelerate that bonding experience. This will create a broader frequency around the planet, depending upon how many of you are willing to do this, that can establish the correct frequency to navigate to the versions of Earth that will experience open contact. Allow yourself to be creative. Allow yourself to be imaginative. Allow yourself to be bold and go forth. Allow yourself to be connected, to be open, to be willing, to receive, to give, to form the link, to form the bridge between your world and our worlds, between your world and the stars, between your soul and our souls, between your spirits and our spirits, between your minds and our minds. Do these gatherings, if you wish, as step 6 of the Interstellar Alliance social experiment, because it involves activity, action, doing. It involves the commitment to the idea of being willing to participate in open contact, in the Interstellar Alliance social experiment being given to Earth, to you, as a gift to allow you to experience more of yourselves as you experience more of the cosmos, more of the family that awaits you out here, and that can eventually come to Earth, so that you understand that Earth is your home. Not just the idea of any specific city, not just the idea of any specific country, but that you begin energetically to dissolve the borders and understand that Earth is your home, that you start identifying the entire planet as your home, that you reach out as the entire planet from your home to our homes among the stars. So gather, enjoy, reach out, feel unconditional love, both in giving and receiving, and invite us to interact with you. There will be more and more each time you do this, a buildup of the frequency and more responses until such time as you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we are here around your world, interacting with you, sending you love, sending you joy, and that it is our passion and our pleasure to be welcome into your home as we welcome you into ours. So gather, and gather together. We thank you for allowing us to share step 6 of the Interstellar Alliance social experiment, and we thank you for your willingness to be of service to humanity and to the cosmos in this way, by your participation. In return for the gift you have given us in allowing us to experience all of you, I ask, as usual, now, in what way may we continue to be of service to you? Please begin with your dialogue.
Hi, Bashar. I would like to, first of all, thank you for your love and wisdom that you shared with us. It was really exciting journey and it helped me so much. And I love to see the synchronicity popping into my life when I act on my joy. So thank you.
Yes, it is our passion and our pleasure. What would you like to discuss this day?
Yes, first question is about my counterpart from Sirius. I meditated and I saw a woman with octopus hair. Am I on the right track, or can you tell me more about her?
Well, you're getting a symbolic representation of the fact that they are amphibious creatures. They don't look like that. They don't have what you call octopus hair. But the idea is that they are amphibious. They look a little bit more like what you would call a salamander, something similar to that idea, or a cross between a salamander and a humanoid form. But they don't have octopus hair. But that's your symbol for reflecting the idea that they spend a lot of their time in the water, that they are highly intelligent, as octopi also are, or octopuses if you prefer. But the idea is that simply something that is most closely related to the idea of the Sirius beings in their amphibious form. So you are making that connection. It's just that you have a more symbolic representation of how they appear rather than a literal one.
Okay. Is she having a message for me?
To go forth, to be bold, to be yourself, to be true, to dig deep into your emotionality and understand how the emotions work with belief systems to reinforce the idea of whatever reality you believe is true for you.
Okay, thank you. All right, my next question is about an ET encounter that I had this year. I was making asleep my son, and it was foggy outside. And we make fun with my partner when it's foggy that ETs are doing some stuff behind the scene. And all of a sudden, I saw a big white tall being behind my glass window, and it started to enter the room with hand, and then it started to elongate the fingers, and I got really scared. I don't know who the being was and what was the person. Can you tell me more about that?
Why were you scared?
Oh, I don't know how to overcome this fear because I did the exercise with the picture on the window, and I tried to work with my limiting beliefs. I don't know, it just was fight or flight. Like I felt like I will be eaten, like a dinosaur is approaching, basically.
Yes, all right. Well, again, this is relatively common at this stage in human evolution, in that when you are exposed to higher frequency beings, you interpret that, or your body interprets that, as if you are being exposed to spirit, which your body interprets as if you are dying. And that's why you go into panic mode, survival mode, fight or flight mode, because you interpret the frequency as if your mind is dying. You're not going to die, but that's the way your body interprets that frequency until such time as you allow yourself enough practice to get used to it so that you don't fear dying anymore when you feel that frequency, that energy. So this being was giving you an opportunity to practice being exposed to their higher frequency, to get used to the idea over time, so that by the time open contact happens, your people will not panic. You will not fear that exposure to our higher frequencies will cause you to die. So this is simply an opportunity to practice letting go and letting your body calm down when exposed to that higher frequency.
What can I do to, let my body calm down in that moment?
Well, you can talk to your body consciousness and let it know, have a conversation with it, let it know that it's not going to die, that this is going to be an ecstatic experience, that it will include your body consciousness in this experience. It will not be annihilated. You have to spend some time actually calming it down by having conversations with your body consciousness, with your physical mind. So let your spirit talk to your physical mind. Let your soul, your higher mind, talk to your physical mind. Set aside time to actually have conversations, explain what's going on to yourself, to your physical mind, and let it become used to the idea and let it know that it will not be annihilated and it will not die, because it can raise its frequency with you and become a fourth density being that can thrive in that higher frequency, that you yourself are becoming higher in frequency. And therefore, as you get used to the higher frequency within your own body, you can also get used to the higher frequencies of other beings who may come to you. So have those conversations with your physical mind.
Okay.
Explain it as you would explain it to a child.